Hello, everybody, and good evening. And how's everybody's Memorial Day weekend going? Mine's going good. And I'm here to read chapter 9 of my horror story called Detectives of Earth and a Gateway in the Basement. As you can tell, a little beat up, but it's my last copy. So, here we go. And if you like this story, like, comment, share, follow. It'd be very appreciated. All right. Chapter 9. Balthazar sits upon his chair, gazing into the closet that holds his small orb, which contains all the souls that he has collected from all of the people that he has killed recently. Forgive me for bothering you, master, but I have untidiness to inform you of. The Class B demon fears for his life. His master displeases unfortunate news. If it's about the destruction of the United States Eastern headquarters of the Protectors of Earth, don't even open your mouth. I'm disgraced by how many minions I lost, and they did nothing to further my objectives. Balthazar slams the closet door shut and turns his chair around, now gazing into the puny messenger that stands before him. It's worse than you can imagine, master. An agent that works for the Protectors of Earth has infiltrated the library. Now Legion and Lilith would like to talk to you immediately. That is just what I don't need right now, is to be blamed for something that clearly is not my fault. But either way, I order you, and it does not matter what you have to do or who you have to kill. I want those books back. If you don't get them back, I will cause you more horror than Lucifer will put onto me if those books are not put back before too long. Trust me, it's on everybody's best interest if you get this one job done. A doorway appears in the middle of the wall. They all exit through the door, and then once it's closed, it disappears. It shall be done, master. Another door appears on the opposite wall of where they just came out of. Balthazar gets greeted by a couple other master demons standing guard. Is Legion of Lilith inside? It figures that upper management gets powerful master demons to guard them, but what does he get? Class B demons and zombies. They could not stop anybody if they wanted to. If a skilled intruder enters into his personal hell undetected, they would easily get through his hired help and take his life. Yes, and they are waiting for you. The two guards step aside so Balthazar can enter the doorway. Once inside the room, he sees Legion and Lilith sitting comfortably upon their seats in the middle of the room, and both of their chairs are set on either side of a much larger chair that sits in the middle. Welcome, Balthazar. I have some uncomfortable things to discuss with you. Legion begins. I heard from one of my Class B demons that a field agent made it out of our library with 3 books that he should not have. Balthazar quickly comments. He gazes into Lilith's gorgeous blue eyes. Every master demon wants to take Lilith away from Lucifer, but her priorities remain with her creator. Yes, he did. Now I want you to do whatever you have to do to retrieve those 3 books before they translate them and figure out a way to lock the gates of hell on us. Do I have your authority to use any resources I can to accomplish this mission? Just about. There are certain things that Lucifer does not allow me to use. Our livelihood is dependent on those 3 books and its recovery. If you fail this mission, we will do whatever it takes to make your eternity a living hell. Legion finishes with Balthazar. He grabs Lilith's hand with his own, raises them both up into the air, and the door that Balthazar entered is now visible. Yes, master. I will do whatever I must to make sure that this mission is accomplished. Balthazar exits the door with a new plan. It did not matter who he has to kill, just as long as he brings the 3 books back and places them in its correct position. He will have to get back to his other plan some other time. Rebecca enters the headmaster's office where he is sitting behind his desk waiting for her. Rebecca, it is so nice for me to see you this morning. I hear that Nick has found something very important to our cause. Yes, sir. In a dream last night, he went to the library in hell and brought back 3 books for you to translate. Do you have these books with you now? No. Nick wants to hand them to you himself. She glances behind her, and Nick is not at the door yet. Don't ask me where he is, because he was right behind me when we were coming here. He will show up eventually. Until he does, I have some disturbing things I would like to discuss with you. Now, what might that be? I do not think I can hear much more devastating news at the moment. She sighs. Well, then, I'm sorry to tell you, but we got confirmation that vampires attacked your fiance's team and that hideout where they were staying a little while ago. The headmaster begins, but he is cut off mid-statement. Did you speak with Carl? What did he say? She grabs the cell phone out of her back pocket. Actually, no. I spoke with the Angel Society. They told me what Carl and his team has been killed by vampires, zombies, and Class B demons. What? She becomes very angry at the idea of her fiancé being murdered without her by his side. Do you know exactly which supernatural killed him? She stands up and out of her seat. Not exactly. There's a witness who's seen the whole thing. She lives about a half a block down the street. But she was out walking the dog and watched dozens of them enter the building. But yet only a few made it out. Who is this woman? Where does she live? I need to know. I will go there right now and take every being's life I see. She begins to walk to the door with a new purpose. Revenge. But Nick enters the office with the 3 books under his left arm. Where are you going, Becky? He asks with a puzzling expression on his face. I'm going to find the being who murdered Carl. What? Carl's dead? Nick sounds just as surprised as Rebecca was when she first heard it. And listen to what I have to say for a change. Oh, crap. I messed up. Sorry. You're not. Nick sounds just as surprised as Rebecca was when she first heard it. You are not going anywhere. Now, I need both of you to sit your asses down in those 2 seats and listen to what I have to say for a change. Nick and Rebecca quickly take the 2 seats that are right across from the headmaster. They both know better. When a grandfather yells, they listen. Now, Nick, let me see those 3 books that you captured from Hell's library. Nick hands the books to the headmaster without any hesitations. Now, I understand that Shannon got killed while you were in the library. Is that correct? Yes, headmaster, that is correct. If we can make any of those books her death will, if we can use any of those books, her death will not be for nothing. I will see what I can do. He opens the book that is on top of the pile and skims through the first page. The translation might take a while because the language that these books are written in is obscure Latin. And my Latin is really rusty, he explains as he flips through the pages very quickly, seeing what he can actually translate for them while they are there. Since we can't go to California to avenge Carl's death, what are your orders? Rebecca needs something to do to occupy her mind. I want you to call Frank and Brett. I fear that you will need some backup. It's very unusual for a field agent to haul an object from hell, let alone bring 3 books back with them from Hell's massive library. I totally agree, but I will get my justice once this is all said and done. Rebecca stands up once again in complete anger. I know you will. When the time is right, I will not hold you back, and I will give you as many resources as I can provide. But for now, work on this case, call Frank and Brett, and get your team back together, then come back here. By then, I should have some of the texts in these books translated. Then we can figure out what our next move is going to be. Sounds like a plan to me. I cannot sit here and wait another moment. If I do, I might just go stir crazy. Rebecca exits the office. I feel the same way you do, sis. Nick follows her. Do you think we should bring Jacob and Brittany along with us? I don't see why we shouldn't. They have loads to learn about being a field agent. I think that when we are at Frank and Brett's town home, it will be a perfect place to start. As always, I agree with you. So both of them walk through the warehouse and into the room that Brittany and Jake are staying in. So what's going on? How is Brittany doing? Rebecca asks, comfortably sitting down in one of the chairs at the foot of the bed. I'm getting better now. The doctors here know what they are doing. The doctors here know what they are doing. Brittany exits the bathroom, fully dressed and ready to go. Glad to hear that. But they are called healers, not doctors. We are going to go get 2 more field agents. Seeing how things are going down, the headmaster thinks that we need to help. I would agree with him, 100%. Balthazar is one of the strongest and smartest master demons that we have ever encountered, Nick adds. So, let's go, because there is no time like the present. Jacob puts in his 2 cents, making sure that everybody knows that he is still there. So all 4 of them exit Brittany's room and exit the building. Rebecca and Nick only hope that Frank and Brett are up to the challenge. They have been on leave for some time, and they are probably rusty. Other than that, Rebecca drives her rental car away from the Protectors of Earth's United States Eastern headquarters with hope on her mind and revenge in her heart. Sorry about the couple mistakes in there. I write it, I don't read it much, so if you actually see this, I do have a Wattpad page that I would love for you to like, comment on that, because the more stars I get, they might actually publish it for me and I get paid. So, like, comment, share, follow, everything's appreciated. Alright, I hope everybody has a good Memorial Day weekend and enjoy me reading, or enjoy what you read on Wattpad. Thank you so much.